I am back in action. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's your girl Andrea Mandavi, and I'm back for another video. Well, another video live. Okay. I had to fix my fucking connection because my shit. The first time, I don't know, it's like it was lagging and then people was messaging me, so it would freeze and start again and freeze and start again. So, bitch, I didn't have time for that bullshit. So hopefully the people that come, well, that was already on there, will come back. But if not, girl, we just gonna go ahead and talk without you. I chose like 3 topics for today. I want to talk about pretty privilege. I want to talk about Jill Scott and Lizzo. And I know it was Jill Scott versus Erica Badu on fucking Instagram Live or whatever. But on Twitter, of course, anytime y'all mention a fat black woman, y'all gotta bring up Lizzo's ass. So of course she got dragged into it and started trending for no absolute reason when nothing had anything to do with her. And then I want to talk about defining relationship points. Sometimes we all kind of get confused when it comes to defining the relationship, what are the steps to the relationship, and what they all mean, because other people have different perspectives on defining relationships. So, yes, we're gonna talk about those 3 things, and of course, if the people want to chat back with me, we can talk about more shit. But right now, that's all my black ass got. So, since I had to restart, I'm waiting because it's like 2 people here. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes. Like I said, I usually give people 10 minutes to get up in here before I'm actually talking about my actual topic. So, oh, did somebody join in? Oh, hey, Kels. Hey, girl. I miss you. We're gonna have our day again, girl. We gotta have us another wine day where we're actually, active and talking to each other, girl. Instead of hi, I'm watching Django. You like the unit, girl? You like the unit? I miss you too, babe girl. Yes. Also, bitch, elastic band method. That shit works. I didn't think it worked, but girl, I was trying to do the elastic band method when it comes to wigs, but I didn't have it, so I cut up a piece of pantyhose and sewed it from ear to ear, so this motherfucker would stay. So I don't gotta glue that down no more. So yeah, girl, I don't gotta glue this down. I can just pop this bitch on and not gotta move. I don't gotta worry about the messiness of no glue, girl. Yeah. So, Kels, you got your little smoke, you got your little drink. What's going on? You always gotta have your nice going. Cause I know it just said my shit just stopped and started reconnecting. So I'm like, oh shit, what happened? Cause I don't know if it knocked me off the chat or anything. Cause girl, for about a couple seconds it was going like, ooh, girl, you need to reconnect your internet. I realized I wasn't even connected to the internet. My black ass just got Boost Mobile and low data. She said, I just got on the chat. I'm about to roll up and engage in this chat. I heard that, girl. Roll you up a little something, something. Get that stuff together. I'm feeling on this wine while we're waiting. I got Stella Rosa, girl. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. Stella Rosa, Stella Berry. This shit good as fuck. Good as fuck. It's only 5% liquor, but still, it's wine, so it's good. It's just like Stella Rosa Black. Stella Rosa Black is really good. They all have really great taste, but I just wish it was more alcohol content in it. If it had more alcohol content, I'd be like, oh yes, this would be my drink of choice. But girl, 2% ain't doing shit for me. Exactly. Fucking exactly. No, where is my shit? All right, we're at 5. Got 5 more minutes until I get to talking my shit. Do I work tomorrow? I do work tomorrow. I believe. I think I work at like 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6:30. So I'm probably gonna be off around like 2 or 3. So yeah, I'm not gonna be too. I don't work my graveyard shift like I've been doing shit. Cause the past few days I've been working from 8:30 to 5. Oh yes, I'm down to link. I am down to link tomorrow. Okay, I ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Girl, we might as well link up. Shit, quarantine ain't finna kill my friendships. Shit. Ooh, ooh, that was good. Some good shit. I wish I could find. Let's see. I'm trying to find a way to where I can read my comments because sometimes when I'm getting, when I talk, like I don't want to have to keep scrolling up and touching my phone. So I'm trying to pull up on my laptop. Bam. So I can read comments on here rather than swiping up to view it on my phone. This was like a regular vlog because, girl, only 2 people here. I think the one other person is my laptop. But, I'm going to talk my shit regardless. Because regardless, it's going to say whether people are here or not. And it counts as my, weekly vlogs I've been trying to do. Because, girl, I don't be feeling like editing sometimes. I really don't. That's why I've been doing these vlogs and, like, just doing lives. Lives are a lot easier. You just get on here and you talk. Say what you want to say, engage with the people, and then after that, it saves to your channel. And now I am going to worry about shit else. I don't gotta edit nothing out. I'm so glad you do, cause bitch, not a lot of people don't be watching. So even if I get 1, 2, 3 people, whatever, don't really matter to me. As long as somebody tunes in, cause somebody's gonna watch it. We at 7 minutes, so well, technically we're at 8 minutes, so 2 more minutes, and we're going to start. I can feel We gotta make a video. I told you we need to make a video. We been was supposed to make a video so long ago. So I'm ready. I'm ready for our video collab. I don't know what it's gonna be about or what we're gonna do, but we need to make it happen. Okay, and I also need me a bob. I don't know if I need to order me a bob wig or have me a bob someone or something. But girl, long hair is coming. Ooh, girl, my wig coming Thursday, so we got to do it soon. Yes, so when it comes in, girl, let me know. You get your hair set up. I'll have mine curled and twirled because this honestly has been sitting on my wig head in some braids for like a week now since my last live. Because, like I said, when I go to work, I have this big ass bonnet on, so I don't need to wear my wigs. I just would wear my braids. And so I would literally just wake up out of bed with my Sealy sleigh braids, put on my little hat, and I'll take my ass to work. Cause bitch, I ain't got time. We got 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Y'all, I'm a mess. I know. Oh, I look good on my live at least, cause I got it playing on my computer too, so I can see what's going on. It looks hella bright though. I just fucking noticed. Alright, we are officially at the 10-minute mark, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So what y'all hoes wanna talk about first? Cause I was honestly gonna talk about either the Jill Scott and Lizzo thing. I'll talk about that because I don't even know if y'all know what had happened. So if you do know, Jill Scott and Erica Badu had went on Instagram Live and did their verses. So like best hits, back and forth type of deal. Girl, I didn't watch it either. I didn't watch it either. It's probably somewhere saved on YouTube, so we can probably look it up and watch it at some point. But girl, yeah, they did that. And then after that had happened, motherfuckers started trending on Twitter. So of course, once you get to YouTube, you get to Twitter. What are you doing? Um, Caitlin's leaving me. Anyway, once you get to YouTube, it gets to Twitter and all the other shit. So Jill and them had started trending on Twitter. Now it wasn't even Jill and Erica that was trending on Twitter. It was Lizzo. I was like, well, bitch, if Erica Badu and oh god, what happened? Send the link out. I only got two people. Well, I think I'm one of them. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, Lizzo had was trending. I don't know how, but anyway, they basically started talking about why does Jill Scott get praised for being this big beautiful woman, yet Lizzo always gets shamed. Why does Lizzo never receive the same amount of love as Jill Scott? They're both big girls. They both are singers. They're both in the entertainment industry, and they're both black, and they're both fucking beautiful. So why does one always get dragged on Twitter, Instagram, and the shade room, but the other one gets praised and oh my god, you're such a queen, you're so beautiful, you're insightful to all these other girls, you're so woke, like when motherfucking Jill Scott was on one of her concerts, her ass was basically giving head to the microphone, and motherfuckers was losing their shit over that. Trey Songz had tweeted about it. All these other artists were talking about it, but like, they didn't treat her the same way that they treated Lizzo when she went to that motherfucking basketball game and had her ass out. And y'all motherfuckers gotta let that shit go in general. Cause I'm sick of that. Every time I get online, I see them motherfuckers talking about Lizzo. It's like, damn, bitch. Like, y'all just want to get on here and I hate on motherfuckers regardless if they doing right or wrong. Her ass don't even got to do nothing. Y'all still gonna be talking about the fucking basketball incident that happened like 6 months ago. That was so long ago. Yet people always bring it up to invalidate Lizzo's beauty or why she gets treated the way she does. It's like one incident shouldn't make you, get hated for the rest of your fucking career. And like I said, but they don't do this to any other big girl. They only doing it to Lizzo. So I'm like, well, ain't that some bullshit? I feel like it's just a mess. It's a fucking mess. I love Lizzo though, and I fucking love Lizzo too. Like, girl, because people always try to call her fat and unhealthy and all that shit. Like, bitch, can any of y'all get up on stage and twerk and play the flute and shake y'all ass and sing and put on a whole fucking show? I bet y'all couldn't. At y'all skinny 165 asses. No. But I feel like the only reason that Jill Scott doesn't get the same hate as Lizzo gets is because Jill Scott is kind of like the, how do I say this? She's kind of like the respectable sort of big girl, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, she's like the big girl who doesn't bring attention to herself. She's usually always covered up. She, she doesn't go out of her way to put her body positivity in your face. So that's why people are kind of like don't trip on Jill Scott when Lizzo is the complete opposite. She's like, bitch, I'm fat and I love myself. Bitch, I'm fat and I can give a fuck what y'all skinny hoes got to say about it. I'm gonna wear my fucking booty shorts. I'm gonna wear my jeans cropped out with the booty crack out. I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want to wear. I'm gonna post thirst traps on Instagram and Twitter and do what the fuck I want to do. And I feel like motherfuckers really hate her because she's unapologetic about her fatness and loving her body. She is the true body positivity movement. Not y'all skinny hoes that get praised because, you got bullied and said that you should eat more or, oh, girl, you so bony, eat a sandwich. Bitch, the body positivity is not for y'all motherfucking asses. It's for what Lizzo's doing. Okay? So, yeah, it's fucking annoying to see that Lizzo's always getting dragged and she's not getting like nobody else is getting the same amount of treatment. So I just seen that on Twitter and it's kind of like clicked in my head, like damn, this would be something cute to talk about. Because why the fuck does one person, why does one person's respectability, have to determine everything? It seems like if you don't respect a type of woman, then she's well no, I think it's honestly attraction too. Like sometimes men don't respect women that they're not attracted to, and then when it comes to the whole Jill Scott thing and versus Lizzo, it seems like if you're not fit into the certain type of box of what society kind of deems you as, or like um, the type of fat girl that society wants you to be, then of course you're not going to shine. Of course you're not going to get the praise that somebody who fits that mold of I'm big, but I'm gonna sit back here and keep everything covered up and not be too loud and proud and positive about my body. Those are the people, they want fat people to shut the fuck up, sitting back and take what you can get. That's what they really want. But Lizzo not standing for that shit. Lizzo's my girl. Lizzo's gonna say, fuck y'all, I'm gonna wear what I wanna wear, regardless. Woo, I have to take me a sip on that. So what y'all think? What y'all think about that? Let me go ahead and sip down. Do you think that big girls are sort of held to a certain standard to where they can't exist as, their skinny bitch counterparts? That they have to be, you know, held to a different standard? So you're right. I love how Lizzo doesn't apologize for how she loves herself and doesn't care about what anybody thinks. Think, come on, Kels. I feel that. I totally feel that. Because honestly, even being a skinny bitch, like, I just love her because of the fact that she's just positive. She's always positive. She's always, being that girl. I feel part of it is how you're raised as well. Now, are you talking about the people that are criticizing Lizzo and how they're being raised, or are you talking about the big girls who are raised and, having their confidence? Like, which one are you talking about being raised? Y'all, Stella Rose is gonna go quick. Because I know it's unclassy to, fill up a whole glass of wine, but girl, there's only that much left in there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Because it's what I deserve, you know. It's my day off. I deserve a good full glass of wine. I want to hear number four is. Hi, four people. So whoever came in, go ahead and thumbs up the video. We're talking about Lizzo. We're talking about Jill Scott. We're talking about, how certain fat women are sort of only, what's what I'm looking for? The only praise and given acknowledgement and not dragged on the fucking media because of the fact that, they fit the box of what society deems that fat girl should stay in. Mm. It's kind of sad though. Cause I mean, I love all my big friends. I love all like, and a lot of people that are dragging Lizzo and shit like that, and praising big girls. Like, I hope y'all know that y'all fat friends see y'all. Like, and I'm not saying fat as even a derogatory term. I'm just saying that like your fat friends are seeing you and how you're responding to Lizzo versus how you're responding to somebody else. They're seeing your shit, and bitch, you can be friends with all the big girls and big guys all you want, but if once you get on the internet and you're dragging people because of the fact that they're fat, then it's just not. They're gonna see that, and they're gonna see how you really fucking feel. Being a big girl, my mom always kept me in check about my appearance. Always made sure I was together. But as I got older, I started to express myself more and not be so conservative with how I dressed. So, do you feel like that your mom was always policing you on what you should and shouldn't wear? Like, she was like, oh, girl, you're a certain, you have a certain body type, so you can't wear what Niecy down the street got on. You have to be covered up. Is that how she told you? Told you had to be like covered up and stuff like that, and dress more modestly? And honestly, I thought like that back in the day, as far as like when I would see big girls and like I'd see them in crop tops and stuff like that. But like, what the fuck did she have that on for, girl? That is not cute. You need to find something else to wear. You do not need to be wearing shit like this. But as I got older, I'm like, girl, people can wear what the fuck they want to wear. Like, I wouldn't want anybody judging me for what I wear or anything like that. So why would I want to judge somebody for what they have on? Everybody should feel the need to dress how they want to dress, wear what they want to wear, and be comfortable. Because, I mean, we all are in the same summer. It's going to be 67, 78 degrees or whatever. And everybody deserves to wear short shorts, crop tops, and whatever the fuck they want to wear. Sundresses, skin tight dresses. They shouldn't have, big girls shouldn't have to be forced to wear pants all motherfucking year round. Girl, if you want to wear a crop top, wear a fucking crop top. Shit. I don't see the point in trying to police somebody with no skinny bitches just because y'all wearing crop tops and it's deemed as accessible and cute. Don't mean you should be wearing it. I mean, just because you can wear it doesn't mean you shouldn't wear it. Because some of y'all hoes still don't know how to dress. Okay? Oh, but yeah, had all that fucking shit going on. But I'm still rooting for Lizzo. I love Lizzo and I love Just Scott. So I love the both of them. Ain't the shit that they can do to change me. I love them both. So another thing I wanted to go ahead and who is that? Hello again, fair lady. Hey, hi, Hydra. What is your actual name? Because I see you're on here a lot, but you never actually have like a. What is your name? You know. Mm. But yeah, what's up, Patrick? Ocho. Woo. I don't know how to pronounce that. But hey, Patrick. Hey, baby. So another thing that I want to sort of talk about is defining the fucking relationship. I feel like that when it comes to dating, people get confused because people don't communicate, how they should, and it gets confusing. You think you're dating somebody, but they're also talking to somebody else, or you think that you're exclusively dating, but they're not because they're not seeing like everybody needs to learn how to communicate. Because in my past lives, we talked about how communication is a big part of relationships and how they work and how they're better. Because if you don't have communication, then everything's gonna go down the fucking drain. Everything's not gonna be cute and sailing and smooth. So, like, I seen on Twitter, this girl had talked about how there are different stages of dating. How there's not a talking stage. It should just be dating, dating exclusive, and then relationships. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that there's an actual talking stage, or do you think that's bullshit? Do you think the talking stage is actually real, or do you think it should not be counted in the dating stage? There is an actual talking stage. So, what do you view as the talking stage? Because I'm gonna go ahead and give you my list. Sorry, my glasses keep fucking up, y'all. So, I'm gonna give y'all my definition. So, I feel like it is when you're in the talking stage, it is more of a that's your friend. If we're still talking, then we're only friends at this point in time. Talking is we have not yet, gotten the courage to meet up with each other. We haven't made any plans to see each other. All we're doing is texting. And if we're just texting and there's no romantic intent behind that, then girl, you're my friend. You're not my boyfriend. We're not dating. We're not going on dates. We're just texting. You got my number at a club. I think that's the talking stage. If I get your number at a club and we're texting for a little bit before we actually plan to meet up and go on an actual date, I think that's the talking stage. Was that said? Blah blah blah. This is a talking stage. I think so. I think it should be a talking stage. If there's not a talking stage, there should be. Getting to know each other first. Okay. I'll just put it up on here. So the first, just friends and getting to know each other. I define as talking, but you have small romantic interest in each other. Okay, I feel that, Patrick. That if we're in the talking stage, then we're only texting and, trying to get to know each other. So, of course, I had to be feeling you to give you my number because I'm not just going to give you my number if there's no intent behind it. Because, I mean, shit, I got enough fucking friends. I don't need any more friends. So if I'm giving my number out or you're giving your number out, I'm going to hope that, there's some romantic intent behind it that you found me cute enough to, want to go ahead and get with. You summed up my version of the talking stage. Okay, good, good, good. Now, I think it goes talking, then it goes to dating, then it goes to exclusively dating, and then it goes into a relationship. Now, what I mean by that is, you know, Once you're talking, like I said, we're just texting and stuff like that. So now, once you have made it the intent to hang out with me outside of just texting, like we're gonna meet face to face, we're going to go somewhere so we can talk to each other in person, feel each other out, get to know each other, and stuff like that. That is, the dating stage. And when it comes to the dating stage, I feel like you can date more than one person. Because in the dating stage, I'm going on dates with multiple people, getting to know other people. You know, if I'm only talking to one person, then I'm just dating that person exclusively. It's not a relationship. We're just only focusing on getting to know each other. That's where dating exclusively comes into play for me. So if I'm dating around, I'm going on multiple dates with multiple people, finding out, it's like an interview. Dating is the interview process for me. So if I'm going on dates, I'm seeing who I like, who is the best candidate for me, you know, who am I matching with more, who do I have more in common with, who is getting into my tea, who am I getting into their tea with. And then once, I go ahead and find that person that I'm connecting with more, that I feel like, you know what, I want to invest all my time into one person, then that's when it comes to dating exclusively. So you cut everybody else off that that you had been talking to during the dating stage. They cut everybody who they were talking to off. And so y'all are dating each other exclusively. And I think that's kind of where a lot of people get fucked up. It's because they think that they're dating somebody exclusively when the other person is just plain on dating. Does that make sense? That makes sense, y'all? I've been talking as which have some and then put me on the slide. I can speak the truth. Okay, Patrick, come on. Wow, what's dating then? Exclusive dating, I see. Dating is like an interview, so it's potential business transaction. Not business transaction, it's more of a potential romantic transaction. Because if I go on a date and I like you and I want to see you again, then girl, you made it to round two of the interview. I think that you're a great candidate, but I need a second date to follow up to see if you deserve the benefits. Okay. And also another thing, when it comes to the talking stage, I'm gonna backpedal a little bit. When it comes to the talking stage, it seems that like some people kind of confuse it when you're texting and stuff like that. Because some people totally skip the dating stage and going out and get to knowing each other. So they'll text, they'll flirt, they'll they might sex too, and the next thing you know, y'all done skip the whole going out and getting to know each other thing, and fly y'all fly straight into the fucking stage. So y'all skip dating and went straight to fucking. So now y'all are friends with benefits, and y'all are thinking y'all are dating, but you're not dating because of the fact that you skipped the dating stage and that you were talking, then y'all went straight to fucking. So now y'all are friends with benefits, and you wanted this to be more because of the fact that you wanted to date, but you skipped the dating stage because you plan on fucking. So I think a lot of that gets confusing when it comes to people, especially when you add sex into the mix of this. Because you could be going on dates with people and you could fuck them, but that doesn't mean that you're only talking to them. Because I'm in a relationship, so I'm not gonna say this is me now, but I'm giving you an example. I could go on a date with Marco on Monday, hit up Timmy on Tuesday, get some dick, go back out with Mark on Friday for a second date, and he shouldn't feel bad about that because we're only dating. You haven't made it. You haven't made it anything. The fact that you should talk to me exclusively and only date me. Once you say, hey, look, I've been dating around, because I should be known up front. If I'm dating somebody, I'm gonna, hey, I'm going on multiple dates. I told my boyfriend this in the very beginning too. I was like, hey, um, I'm seeing other people. I'm talking to other people. We haven't made anything exclusive. Although he was exclusive, like he said, hey, I'm only talking to you. I'm not talking to anybody else. But me, I was still in the dating stage, so I was, going and meeting up with other people and stuff still. But then once he said he wanted to, date me exclusively, I was like, you know what? Let's see what he has to offer. So then I cut off everybody else, and me and him started talking and dating exclusively. And then after that, we defined the relationship and made it an actual fucking relationship. Blah, 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 blah. What would benefits be? You answered my question. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, some people just jumping for like a friends with benefits type deal, and all they want to do is fuck and shit like that. They want to fuck, they want to text, they don't want to take you out, they don't want to get to know you, but y'all are still, communicating through text. If I need you to talk, I can hit you up. I can FaceTime you. We can like be friends and benefits, but we're not going out and getting to know each other on a romantic level. There's really no romantic intent behind it. So that's what I think friends with benefits is. Is that y'all definition of friends with benefits? Because maybe my definition of friends with benefits is different than y'all's. So y'all got anything to say? Nah, it's the same. Okay, I feel that. It really is the same. But yeah, if more people were honest and communicated about what stage they're trying to be in, then fucking dating wouldn't be so fucking hard. Seems like dating is so hard for everybody because of the fact that no one wants to be honest about where they want to be in the talking, dating, or dating exclusive stages of this whole fucking shit. Should be sex should be considered an art form. What do you mean sex should be? I don't know why I'm stumbling, y'all. I'm not even tipsy nor drunk, bitch. I just can't talk today. Why should sex be considered an art form? Mm. Cause I know once upon a time in my talking and dating stages, all that shit kind of got confused. But then again, I was talking to somebody that he sort of had somebody, but she was states away. So I thought I was in the deal of us talking exclusively. But then I found out that he was fucking one of my friends. So then I was like, well, damn, nigga. I thought we were dating because, like I said, we would go out. We would go on dinner dates. He would take me out. We would go to the bars and hang out and shit like that. So I was like, okay, so we are dating. But to him, we were just fuck buddies that sometimes went out. It's like, well, damn, nigga. I wish a bitch would have knew. I wish that was communicated with me. Because after that, bitch, I felt some type of way when the fact that, he low key cut me off because he moved his fucking girlfriend up here. Now that was a fucking gag. Bitch, when I tell you I was pissed. So, what are some of y'all, issues when it comes to dating? Are all of y'all in relationships? What was the hardest part about, actually dating for y'all? If you guys are not in relationships or if you are in relationships, what was the hardest part about getting to the relationship part of it? Oh, damn, y'all just got quiet on me, huh? The initial courting stage. Sorry, y'all, my motherfucking connection is trash. I don't know what it is, but my shit keeps getting cut off. I don't know why. And once. Okay, that's good. Sorry if y'all can't fucking see me or hear me. I don't know why. I just had to shut off one of my things because of the fact that my motherfucking internet was being trash. So it keeps leaving me and coming back for it. Jeez, am I back? Go on Instagram Live. Are you talking? Are you saying go on Instagram Live because my connection is trash, or are you saying go on Instagram Live because of the fact that you want to talk, because you want to jump in and say what you got to say, Patrick? Getting used to each other's communication styles. Oh, that is good because a lot of people don't have the same communication styles. When your way is the only way I can. Oh my God, and people are coming in. All right, am I here? Am I here now? Am I fucking here? Come on. I'm making sure I'm fucking back because y'all. I'm not going. I had to disconnect from the Wi-Fi, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. I did it at least 3 times because of the fact that it just wouldn't work. So I hope anybody's still fucking here with me. Okay, let's read what y'all hoes had to say. While I was fucking gone, go on Instagram Live. But I see half your. It's making me upset. Can anybody see me? Okay, y'all. Tea and no shade. I might have to, restart and then come back. But I don't want to lose this fucking live because I already talked about half the shit I want to talk about. So I don't want to have to restart my fucking live and come back. I don't want to have to go through the bullshit. I don't. It's too much. I don't know. It's a few people that are on here. What happened with my baby Lizzo? Kingdom of a Queen. Oh, girl, I was just talking about how because it's gonna replay back in there. But I was just talking about how the fact that people were loving Jill Scott, and I had seen something on Twitter that talked about that why Lizzo doesn't get the same love that Jill Scott receives. So I kind of talked about that a little bit. I talked about the fact that I think it's because that Jill Scott is deemed as a respectable fat black woman. So that's the fact why people show Jill Scott tons of love, and she doesn't get the same harsh criticism as Lizzo. So that's what I talked about earlier. So that's what that was. Your way is the only way I can express myself. Why can't I? Well, like I said, Patrick, I would try to go on Instagram Live. Nobody talks to me on Instagram Live. None of my followers hop on my Instagram Live, so it's just trash. I tried Instagram Live once. I had a total of like 2 people. Even though I only have 3 people right now, it's still something. I'll be waiting for you. Sorry, I'm late, girl. I'm here. Hey, hey, Shani. Hey, Shanice, girl. I actually watched your first YouTube video for the Shani show. I loved it. It was
Hi,
wonderful.
Shanice.
I loved everything. I loved your little setup with your little roses and everything. Everything was cute as fuck. Your great topics. I love the editing that you put in there, girl. Shout out to Shanice. Y'all go on and subscribe to her Shani show. Blah blah blah. Damn blah, blah. People are ridiculous with the standards. Girl, oh fucking K. I'm so sick of the standards when it comes to the big girls. And I'm not even a big girl. Like, I'm just sick of the standards. Sometimes you gotta be a certain fucking way in order to get respect from people. Like, damn, we all just can't deserve respect. We all just can't love each other. We all can't just appreciate fat bodies whether they're covered up or not. Like, you shouldn't have to be covered up to be deemed respectable. You shouldn't have to, fit the certain mold of what people deem is worthy of a fat black woman in order to, get respect. So, yeah, that's what I was kind of hinting at. Melvin, hello there. Uh, Kingdom of a Queen, she said, hey, Kaylin. And Melvin hopped in and said, hey, Mr. T. Kaylin says, hey, Melvin. Because it's easy to see who said what I'm Captain Closet except for right now. Because it's easy to see who said what. I'm Captain Closet except for it. Okay, explain that. I kind of think what you're saying. Cal? Is that your name, Cal Pal? I'm late, but can you define pretty privilege? Oh, I didn't even talk about pretty fucking privilege yet. I didn't even know where I was gonna go with pretty privilege. But I think that pretty privilege is the fact that you get certain access. You get certain access to things based on the way that you look. If you're deemed a certain way, like if you're deemed beautiful by certain beauty standards, then you get access to certain things. Like like Ugly Betty. If anybody's ever seen Ugly Betty, her ass got the job because she was ugly as fuck. Because her boss wouldn't fuck her. I guess that's kind of like the opposite of pretty privilege. But a lot of people like if you want to interview and you kind of look like this, then of course you're gonna get through the door probably. Versus somebody who has a jagged tooth or you don't got access to great hair care or a good wig. Then motherfuckers are not gonna motherfuckers are gonna pay you dust. When you're pretty, you have a pretty privilege. You have better access to things in life. Things come easier to you. More people find you attractive. People give you things because they think you're attractive. And just like even it kind of does with men too. Just like if you see an ugly nigga at work and he goes by, calls you beautiful, and keeps like trying to talk to you, or like he walks by and smacks your ass, bitch, you're gonna call HR. Just because the fact that you're not attracted to him. But if the fine nigga that all the bitches want up in the workplace and he walks by, smacks your ass, and says you look good as fuck today, you're not gonna call HR on him because he's attractive to you. You're attracted to him. That's pretty privilege. That good looking people can get away with certain things that ugly people can't. Well, deemed ugly in other people's standards. Because I definitely know the fact that if somebody that I'm not attracted to does something to me, I'm going to be like, ugh. Like, what the fuck got in my face? But somebody good looking could definitely get away with it. That's why I hate when I would talk to somebody that was not as attractive as what I was used to. And I would give them the time of day, and then they started acting like they was good looking. So then you started acting like you was cute, but nigga, just remember that you ugly, and I gave you a chance. You can't use pretty privilege because bitch you're ugly. You can't pull the same shit that fine niggas can pull, cause you ugly. So you only got one strike versus a good looking nigga who might get two and a half, three if you really make my puss wet. I'm just saying you can't you can't pull certain things if you ugly. When you good looking, you can get a pass. You get access to things. The doors are open for you. The legs are open for you. Once you look good. If you don't reach them standards of, beauty, then girl, you get paid dust. You're overlooked. Your opinion is not valid. Now let me go back and see what y'all has got to say. I'm like Bikini Fine Pretty Privilege, Instagram, okay. Kelly got some. Exactly. And people wonder why Kelly on Insecure doesn't have a steady storyline that includes sex. Are you talking about like outside of sex? Because Kelly always, she's always talking about sex on Insecure. She's always getting the dick. If anybody's getting dick, it's Kelly. Kelly's somebody who's getting all the good dick, big girl or not, especially with Kentrell. Kelly got some. I like Jill Scott. She's attractive, and her first album was dope. Okay, everybody loves them from Jill Scott. Thank you. Pretty privilege is something I've dealt with before. So, Hydra, are you talking about the fact that you don't pretty privilege as far as like you've gotten, more access to things because you're more attractive, or the fact that you've seen that somebody was more attractive and you kind of like gave them more chances about stuff? Drea, is that a dress that you're wearing? Oh no, it's actually an outfit. You got a shirt, got my on, looking thick. Got some cute khakis. Vinny Santos. Hello. Hey, Vinny Santos. The girls want to see Kelly getting some, like, Zakwa and Big Boy. Okay. But I honestly see the fact she wanted to drink that breast milk. Okay, Kelly was really trying to try some breast milk. But I live for Kelly. And a lot of people say that they want more Kelly on Insecure. But, I mean, she talked about how the fact that Kelly is kind of just like, she's like the parsley character. Like, you don't want too much of Kelly. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to readjust because I got to charge mine. But the fact that Kelly is, she's like the comedic relief of the show. So they don't want to add too much of her, or, add too much on her storyline because of the fact that she's the person to come in and relieve everything. They don't want to do too much with her. I would like to see more Kelly because I love me some Kelly. Instead of, I would rather see her with a storyline and a boyfriend and see what she does and like that, instead of being just the funny fat friend. But either way, I would watch her, so I'm here for it. I'm on the first strike of side of things. So I'm on the one strike. So you're saying that you're the ugly one and that you don't get, you know, a lot of strikes. That you get the one striking you out, you're a one striking kind of out kind of guy. Can being rich for a man equal to pretty privilege for a woman? Jay Z rapped no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I would honestly say that yes. Yes, if you're rich, you can get away with a lot more. It doesn't negate the fact that you're ugly as fuck. But I mean, when if you have money, you can get away with a lot more, regardless if you're attractive or not. You have money, you can buy your way into happiness for somebody else. I would rather sit up here and cry in a motherfucking Maserati than cry on the bus on the way home. So that's I think when you're with an athlete or a rapper or a famous singer and they're cheating on you nonstop and you're like, oh my gosh, and you would never put up with like the nigga who works a 9 to 5. You wouldn't put up with that bullshit. But the fact that this nigga's rich and he has money, you're gonna stick around a little bit more. Cause the nigga got money and can get you access to more things. He can buy you more shit. He could spend more money on you. Like, okay, well, you know what? You cheated on me. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm going to go to the Bahamas and clear my mind. On your dime. On your credit card. On your visa. Okay? Because I know if a regular nigga cheated on me, I'd probably dump him. But if a fine nigga cheated on me, like a fine rich nigga, or an ugly rich nigga that I'm fucking with, I might give him another chance, I just might. Just because the fact that you got some coin. And some people may seem that it's shallow, but I don't give a fuck. I want to live the rich and famous. I would hit it. B is not with Jay for his looks. I mean, but I think Beyonce was with Jay Z for a little bit because of the looks. Like Jay Z in his younger years were really cute. When he got older, he kind of got a little bit ugly, just a tad bit. But his younger '90s Jay Z, early Jay Z, he was fine. Not fine. He was hood cute. Cause the difference between hood cute and being fine, it's not the same thing. Egypt, got tail away. But honestly, when it comes to Jay Z, what the fuck makes him ugly? Because a lot of people think he's ugly because the fact that he has a lot of Afrocentric features like big white nose, big lips. That's a reason why people say that Jay Z's ugly. But that means that you're kind of low key anti-black. What'd you say?
His lips be crusty and dry.
Kayla
His
said.
nose be crusty. His face just looks dry and unmoisturized and ashy. That's why he's ugly. No, he's
I don't
not.
know if any of y'all heard that, but Caitlyn had said that that's not the reason Jay Z's ugly. He's ugly because his lips are crusty, his nose is crusty, and his face is
His hair be all
unmoisturized.
dry.
His hair looks dry.
Like,
He's basically saying Jay Z's a millionaire but looks dusty.
he's a billionaire. I know, but he's still a crusty.
What the fuck ever?
That's not how much money he got. I mean, that's a billionaire.
Okay, exactly. We all see hints of Kelly's layers. More wouldn't hurt. I feel that I want to see more of Kelly. I would love to see more of Kelly because I mean she's low key one of the best friends on there. Like you can see she's such a good friend. She's there for all her girls. She doesn't get into any of the drama. Of course, her and Tiff had that sort of thing when it came to the baby shower. But other than that, she's literally been there for everybody. I would definitely put up more with from a girl that looks like Lori Harvey. But if you cheat, I'm done. All right, AW. So would you expect a girl to take you back if you cheated though? Cause a lot of y'all niggas get that shit fucked up. Y'all always want to say, "Oh, y'all can't deal with just a little bit of cheating." Because I seen that all over Twitter, where talk with the niggas are talking about cheating comes with a relationship. It comes with the ups and downs. It comes with for better or for worse. That cheating is part of a relationship. And I'm like, nigga, it's not because just like what's his name? AW just said he's not gonna put up with a girl cheating on him. Now, would a girl probably take him back? Yes, but most men can't take what they dish. Men's egos are too fucking small and too fucking frail to deal with a woman cheating on them and taking her back. But they expect that as a woman 9 times out of 10. I never heard of a woman identify Jay as being cute. I said young Jay was cute. He looks boiled. Bitch, stop. I cannot take you. Him being a cheating sedge makes him ugly. Okay? Because how the fuck you gonna cheat on Beyonce of all people? You had you had everything. She fucking can sing. She works. She's already a millionaire. She has her own shit. She gave you a fucking child, three, and you still cheated on her. That's just when I know niggas are trash. Fucking Beyonce is getting cheated on. Beyonce, one of the most beautiful, talented people in the world, and she's getting cheated on by that ain't shit nigga. Girl,
I heard her breath stink.
Cal said he heard Beyonce's breath stinks. That's why. Bitch, I don't think that's true. Or niggas are just trash, Kaylin. And they have access to more women because they're famous and rich.
Enough is enough, though.
I never heard of a woman that he was women stop. Hamilton says men cheating and women cheating is different. Just saying. How is men cheating and women cheating different? AW. I want to know the difference. Facts. That's why communicate above all else. Come on, Kingdom of Queen Girl. Cause girl, you know, I never cheat on B. She seems loyal and she's gorgeous in person. I know, like, why cheat on somebody who's holding you down? But honestly, I think it's because Beyonce low key fucked up. But not saying it's ever the woman's fault. The only reason I'm saying fucked up is because of the fact that in the early stages of the relationship, Jay Z wasn't claiming her. They were trying to be so low key and hide their relationship from everybody. And when motherfuckers don't know that you're dating, guess what? Motherfuckers don't know to stay away from your nigga. Therefore, motherfuckers are gonna go ahead and try your nigga. And since he's not claiming you, that he feels like he can do what the fuck ever he wants to do, and he was cheating all over her, being a hood nigga. Because regardless if he's a billionaire, millionaire, Jay Z is a hood nigga at heart, and we all know hood niggas are low key trash. I'm pretty sure there's some loyal hood niggas out there, but hood niggas low key are a little bit trash when it comes to faithful relationships. Cheating is no good. There is no reason to distrust. I feel that. I need to want to know Beyonce's side. Dude tells we know she got them. Okay, you know she got all the tea. Most men will eventually get tired of sleeping with the most beautiful woman, but black men don't cheat. That's the motto. I can name at least 10 black men that have cheated, including my own daddy, so. Not in his current relationship, but just in the past. Look at me out here spelling tea for no reason. Oh, girl, let me stop. The wine is finally getting there. But I hear y'all hoes. I hear y'all. Y'all low-key came, I only want sexual relationships. And there's nothing wrong with only wanting a sexual relationship as long as all that is communicated to all parties involved. Saying you only want a sexual relationship, yet selling a girl a dream or guy, I don't know what you're into, selling them a dream, don't go into that. Just say, hey, I'm looking for some good pussy. I'm looking for some ass. That's all I want in this situation. We can text. We can be cool. We can be cordial. We can even be friends. But just know all I want to do is fuck. Mm. Why we gotta be hoes? Everybody's a hoe in my book. Hoe is a term of endearment for me. All my people are hoes. Do women really want to hear the truth? A lot of times we don't want to hurt your feelings. Of course, bitches. I'd say bitches. Oh, let me stop. Of course, women want to hear the truth. We ask you, tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. But thing is, y'all niggas want to go ahead and tell the truth and be harshful and hurtful with the way you're telling the truth. You can say, hey, I just want sex. That's all I want. That's all I have available right now. I don't want anything deeper. But y'all just like, hey, I'm just looking to fuck. I just want to use you to fuck. That's all. That's hurtful. That's degrading. Learn to word your shit. You can only want to fuck and still tell women in a decent way that you only want to have sex with them without, making them feel like a piece of meat. All women want is truth and loyalty, but niggas can't get that half the time. I'm not coming to cut no fucking hair. I want to be in a polyamorous situation, but two people I like minus Andrea are not with it. Girl, you keep playing. She is playing with me all the time. Girl, I'm supposed you live hella far away. Where do you live, by the way? But girl, I mean, try out your polyamorous relationship. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just make sure everything is communicated on all parts. See if you can make it happen. See, I'm a monogamous type of girl. I only want to be with one person. I don't know if I could do being with two people at once. I don't have that type of energy to give to two different people. Or if it's only a man and he has two girlfriends, me and one other girl, I don't think I can do that. I don't like to share. I don't want to be with somebody to feel like I have to fight for their affection. I want to have your affection already. I don't feel like I have to compete. But I mean, that's just not me. I'm just not that girl to be in a polyamorous relationship. That's not me. That's not my tea. Have any of you tried to be in a polyamorous relationship? Or would any of y'all be open to that? Okay, Bronx, NYC. I'm learning I can only balance two romantic relationships. Okay, well, at least you know where you can fit in. You only have the energy to carry two relationships at once. Cause girl, not everybody can do it. Everybody be like these niggas who can have fucking a whole house and family 10 streets down the road. Sharing is caring, Drea. No competition. We all in this together. No, y'all two would be in that together. I would be somewhere else with my one nigga wanting me and me only. Who in the right mind wouldn't be with you and want someone else on the side? Want someone else to say, come on, Hydra. That's what I'm talking about. If you want me, all of this should be enough. You shouldn't want to have no more. All of this. All of this should be good. By the way, make sure y'all are thumbs upping this video. Make sure y'all are liking. I want y'all to like. I want y'all to share, do all that good shit. Because we came to talk today. Although, of course, anytime we come to talk, we always talk about 30 different topics. Girl, I talk about pretty privilege, defining relationships, and shit like that. I didn't really honestly have a lot to talk about. I wanted to talk about a lot more. But honestly, there wasn't a lot of shit going on in the media to make me want to talk about nothing. But I was like, girl, Andrea, don't play. You wasn't with it. Girl, you live in the Bronx, New York. You knew that wouldn't work. You knew that wouldn't work. We should have FaceTimed, though. We could have FaceTimed and caught up with each other. In my experience, it's best to make the woman feel like that, or women, okay, feel like they made the choice to sleep with the dude, kind of like they convinced me to have sex. It makes them feel like less of a hoe. Hmm. Okay, so you're saying that you want the women to be comfortable with, being no. Okay, like, I don't know. Let me back it up. So if you're in a polyamorous relationship and you're a guy and you have two girlfriends, are the girlfriends together? Or like, is this like a threesome type deal? Is she in a relationship with a girlfriend too? Or do you just have two girlfriends? Because I don't know. But I respect your relationship status. Thank you, boo. There's a lot going on. The country is going to open up. I would think you're happy about this. I'm not fucking happy about this. Because these motherfuckers still ain't found a cure for this shit. Until they find a cure, I don't want y'all opening up shit. The only reason they're opening shit up is to get the economy up and running and for people to spend money and shit like that. They don't give a fuck about people and their health. Because until they would still be looking for a vaccine and keeping everybody on lockdown. I don't want to be going nowhere and y'all ain't finding a cure for shit. So if I go out and I catch the Rona because y'all opening up all the bars and the stores and the restaurants, then girl, what the fuck am I gonna do? Once I catch the Rona because y'all still ain't found no cure for it yet. It's not a relationship. I'm not in any relationship. It's more like situationships. So you're just into the sexual aspect of having a threesome, basically. Polyamorous means everybody in the situation loves everyone. To be honest, if I was dating you, you'd be more than enough. Well, thank you. I try to be more than enough for everybody. Polyamorous means okay. All right. Well, what is y'all definition of a threesome? Because I know a lot of men they see that two guys and a girl, that is a train, but one guy and two girls is considered a threesome. I don't think that's right. What do y'all think about that? I feel like it's sex is sex. Everything, if there's three people involved in a sexual act, it is a threesome in fact. Definition of threesome. I don't feel like three people all have to interact with each other for any of that to be considered a threesome. If three people are having sex, then it's a threesome. There's three people involved. Three. So, oh, y'all just had me some gumbo, so I keep burping, girl. I would be polyamorous because I have romantic feelings for more than one individual. Not because I want to be with people just to be with people, and I like to communicate with people in a certain way. Okay, that's good. So, are you saying that you would have like you're just open to being in separate relationships with two different people instead of everybody being in a relationship with each other? Because that's what I'm getting from you're saying you have like romantic feelings for two people, so you'd be like, okay, I'm in a relationship with you because I have feelings for you, and I like you, so I have feelings for you, and I want to be in a relationship with you. So technically, you would be in a relationship with two people, not everybody being in a relationship together. Polygamy is when one person has multiple relationships with multiple people in the same scenario. Okay, thanks, Melvin. Because I was a little confused. I was a little confused. I'm glad you cleared that up for me. Cow. How? Do they know how big you are down there? Talk to me, Queen. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. That's not the conversation at hand. AW, two guys, one girl, train, which is nasty. Two girls, one guy, threesome, which is heavenly. Again, I think that's problematic because of the fact that people view women, like when they have sex with women, y'all view it as like an action and that women are objects versus the fact that everybody is having an experience and having sex and being with each other, that it's a sexual act. It's like when men view two men having sex with one woman, they view it as something that they're conquering, an act that they're doing to the woman versus something that they're all doing together to please her. They're like, oh, well, I'm fucking her. We're both fucking this girl instead of saying, oh, well, we're having sex with her to please her, to make her feel good. You know, how one person on the titty, one person on the booty. Like, that's a threesome. That's a threesome to me. Because if I'm having two guys come over to satisfy me, that's a threesome. I don't see why we get trained. I think men use the term train to try and shame women into not wanting to have trains or something like that. Like a threesome is a badge of honor, but a train is, oh, you dirty, dirty girl. You shouldn't be out here fucking multiple men. That's bad. Yet you want two girls to come and fuck you and you want to be praised for it. No, we're not doing that over here. All are threesomes. I've never had a threesome, but I'd be willing to try. It's not as hyped as it is. I attempted and it was not the bee's knees. Of course, y'all see my video on YouTube. My first threesome and she got pregnant. Go ahead back and watch that. And y'all can see why that whole video was a hot fucking mess and why I would never have a threesome again. I thought polygamy was one dude married to multiple women. I always thought that's what it was too, but hey, we probably just have the definitions wrong. There's polygamy and then there's polyamory, so those are two different things. I think polygamy is like having more than one like wife or husband or something like that, versus polyamory and just being in multiple relationships. All men don't think the same. I feel that. I like your definition of a threesome. Thank you for being open. Most guys don't want a girl who had a train run on her. Just being honest. And most girls don't want a guy who's been through every hole that they've come in contact with. We're all grown. We're all grown as fuck. Everybody has sex. We're all grown as fuck. I'm 25. If you expect me to only have two bodies on me and I'm 25 years old, then that's fucking you. You need to grow the fuck up and get used to the fact that we're all out here having sex, especially people who are single. If you're single and you haven't been in a relationship, you've had more than a few partners. You've had multiple partners. So niggas gotta get used to that they're not gonna be the first or the third nigga that you've been with. Cause you definitely know that they're not the first or third girl that you've been with. So hold that same standard to yourself. And if you're keeping counts on body counts and baby, you are too immature to be having sex with who you're having sex with. Polyandry is when a woman has multiple boyfriends in the same scenario. Been single, never had a partner. Aw, why have you been single? Like I said, and if you're single, you've had multiple partners. Like, that's what it is. You're not locked down with just one person and only having sex with one person. If you're single, you're going to have sex with multiple people. You're going to have multiple partners. I have a question. Do you think women need to go through a hoe phase before settling down in a serious relationship? If so, why? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I think it's all based on the person. In all honesty, if you know you're someone that can, settle with only being with one person, only being with one person for the rest of your life, then there's no point in you to have a whole phase. You know exactly what you want. You know that you want to be married from a young age and all that type of shit. Then versus somebody who wants to go out and experience life. In me, my personal opinion, I feel like people should go out and experience life. I feel like your 20s is not the time to be locked down. Your 20s is a chance to go out, experiment, be with people, find out what you like and what you don't like. I'm not saying it's your time to go out and have sex with any and everybody. I'm just saying this is your time to explore your options as far as dating and sex, if so will. But like, you don't need a whole phase. But I think that you need a phase to where you're finding out what you like in by having trial and error with multiple people. Because I think it's going to take multiple people to decide whether what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, what you really like in a partner, and what you don't. Me, I had a whole phase. I loved my whole phase. It made me realize exactly what I'm willing to put up with and what I'm not willing to put up with. It made me realize that y'all niggas are trash and I'm never going to be subjected to that again. So I know what to look out for. I know red flags when I see one. Because somebody who's only been with two people, they don't know red flags and shit like that. It's going to take time. It's going to take a trial and error to decide, what to look for in a person and in a partner. Never had sex either. Oh, baby, you a virgin? Aw. It never appealed to me. So are you like asexual? Or has a chance just not came up for you to have sex? Or you just have never had like the desire to do it? Melvin, are you a man hater? LOL. No, I love men. I'm just the type of girl to hold men accountable for the bullshit that they say, for their misogyny that they have towards women. Because y'all like to say that, oh, this is unacceptable for a girl. This is unacceptable for you to do. Yet turn around and praise your homeboy for doing the same shit that you just said that a girl shouldn't be allowed to do. No, I'm holding all y'all accountable for the bullshit that y'all say and talk about. At what reasonable age do you think women should be out of their hoe phase? I don't think there's a reasonable age. I think it's when you found what you found. I feel like it's when you're ready to finally settle down. That's when you want to enjoy whole phase. When you're like, okay, I'm tired of random hookups. I'm tired of just, casually having sex with multiple people. I'm ready for a family. I'm ready to settle down with one person. I don't think there's an actual age because you can be 30 something and still be in your whole phase because of the fact that, you have let's say you have a demanding career and you don't have time to give to a relationship. So you're still in your whole phase as far as like having some faithful dick come over every now and again. I don't think that a whole phase should be determined by age, but I do feel like, for some people who want a family, that by a certain age you need to be like, okay, girl, it's time to wrap it up. But if you're not looking for a family and building that, then you can be in a whole phase as long as you want. Never have the desire. Huh. Well, I mean, shoot. Not everybody's into sex. I went through that phase because I had sex at like 17, and after I had sex at 17, I didn't have sex again for maybe like a whole year. Probably had sex twice back then, and then I didn't have sex for a whole year because I just did not have the desire to do it. Some people just don't have it. Okay, let me rephrase then. What is the average age women should get out of their hoe phase? Hmm. Average age. See, because I don't want to be ageist. Because there's not a time limit for men to be out of their hoe phase. I don't think there's an age. Because, I mean, if you're just a sexual person who's not looking for a relationship, then you're always going to be in your hoe phase in life because you don't want a relationship. But if you do, I think that, like, if you want kids and things like that, then of course you need to stop maybe like 30, 35, or whatever. Like, if you want to have kids at a viable age and start looking for like a more concrete relationship, it should be probably like your 30s. Because like in your mid 30s isn't old. Because 30 isn't old. But if you're like a cis woman and you have, the reproductive system and you want to have children, then that's the time that you need to go ahead and start wrapping it up. Start looking for a potential candidate in order for you to have a man and a family. And sex in general weirded me out. What about sex has weirded you out? I mean, sex is natural. Everybody has sex. Everybody has genitals. Everybody's. It's a human nature to be attracted to people and to want to be sex. I don't want to be sex. Want to be sexual. Are you looking for a family? I am not. I am 25. I am too young to be thinking about a family. I do not want to commit myself to a family. I do not want to get myself to a husband and children at this time in my life. I don't want to have all that shit together till I'm probably like 32. Yeah, like 32. 33. The phase comes back for women in their 40s. It's a beautiful thing. Ah! Because, I mean, like, if you've been in a long marriage and you got divorced in, like, in your 40s, mid 40s, then, girl, you're going to go back into a whole phase. Like, you know what? I need to dust this cobweb pussy off. And I'm going to go out and find me some men. Because, once you get divorced from somebody from being married for so long, you don't want to jump right back into another relationship. You need to go ahead and, get your rocks off. Experience life. Enjoy men's, women's. Enjoy it all. I say 24 because women are in their prime between 24 to 28. Shouldn't be looking for a husband in their prime. What are your thoughts? Well, I mean, 24 to 28, I think it's probably prime for like reproductive years, but as far as like a sexual peak, women don't reach their sexual peak till I think like in their mid 30s. So, and that's when men start to kind of decline. Because from like their teens to their early 20s or late 20s, that is what a man's sexual peak is. But women, we kind of get into our sexual peak until like our mid 30s and stuff like that. I mean, I don't see the issue of, waiting later to look for a husband. What's the point of looking for a husband in your 20s? You haven't experienced it yet. In your 20s, you're either, going through college. I mean, you're going through college. You just probably got out of college. You're looking for your job. You're trying to start your career. You're trying to become financially stable. You're trying to get a house or an apartment. You're trying to pay back student loans. You're still trying to keep communication with your friends. You're trying to find a relationship. I don't think you should be looking for a husband that time. In your 20s, that's for you to, experience life and work on you. That's what your 20s is. I don't think in your 20s you should be looking for a husband. And I don't knock people who are looking for a husband if they know that's what they want. But in my opinion, I don't think that women should be looking for husbands in their 20s. What do you prefer, men or women? Um, I like men. I can say that I'm attracted to women, but I've never, been sexually involved with a woman. But I can acknowledge that women are beautiful and personality and based on looks. If you're the right girl, then hey, it can probably happen. But I'm not too sure. I have not had that opportunity that's present. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera set back up. It keeps fucking falling. I'm literally standing it on my charger. What do you find? Mid 30s and up is usually when women become more experimental if they weren't already in college. I can kind of feel that because they're more mature, they're more open, they kind of like their minds have already been fully matured. My thoughts is it sounds like we're living in the 50s. At 24 to 28 is your definition of women being in their prime. Okay, come on, Hydra. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying 24 to 28 when women look their best. Men value women on their looks. Don't you think that women should be looking for a husband when their value is at its highest? Ooh, good point because men are very superficial. But thing is, as you get older, those superficial, those like superficial, is that what it's called? Superficisions? Superstition? I don't know what the fuck it's called. That superficialness kind of, subsides. Because as you get older, you're not really looking more at looks. When you're getting older and you're 30 something, you're a 30-year-old man, 30, 32, 33, 34, whatever, and you're 30 something year old man, you're not looking to, you, you might, go down on looks. You're more looking at, hey, is she stable? Hey, how's her credit? Does she have a career yet? Does she have a car? How is she performing in her job? That's what you're looking for more in your 30s. I think 20s is based on looks. Because what you look for now in your 20s, if you're a girl, you're looking for the six pack, you're looking for a fine man, and all that type of shit. You're looking for that good skin. You're looking for, somebody big and buff. But in your 30s, you're like, well, damn, girl. Does he still got his hairline? Is that credit right? Did he pay off his student loans? Does he got a savings account? And men, I feel like men should be looking to that same thing. Because, like I said, beauty fades. You need to start finding somebody with that good ass personality, somebody who's got their head on right and is working, has their savings account, has their own place, has their own job. Y'all need to stop looking at looks. That's a dope piece of art on the wall behind you, in the background. Oh, my black ladies, yes. I love my black ladies. I got it at Burlington Coat Factory for like $10. Da da da. No, I don't. No, I do not. Personality overlooks. Now I'm here for personality. I feel like your personality needs to outweigh because I mean men and women are different. Because you can be I don't want to say a bummy dude, but you can be an average dude and have a great personality, and a woman's gonna fall for you. But if you're a woman, you have to be top tier in personality. I mean, you have to be top tier in looks. in order to, even get acknowledged by a fucking dude. Because you can have the best fucking personality, but if you don't look at the way, if you don't fit their beauty standards, then girl, you're not gonna get paid attention to. Andrea, take it from a man. Women's looks trump all that other stuff you're talking about. We hold looks to a value. The other things are important, but looks are the most vain. No, it's the truth. I mean, I understand that they're very visual creatures. They are. Men are visual. They don't really care about all the other shit. But I'm just saying that y'all should be cared about all that other stuff. Because, like I just said, women don't really care about that looks that much. I mean, of course we care about looks. We don't want to be fucking an ugly nigga. But if you're ugly and you make a nice amount of money and you have a beautiful personality and you treat us well, we're going to take that over the fine ass nigga who's an asshole, has no personality, and is conceited as fuck. But like I said, I don't really give a fuck about looking for a husband in my 20s. Because regardless of my 20s to my 30s is not old. I don't know where y'all get this whole point of once you hit 30 and you're in your mid to early 30s that you just become this decrepit old bitch. But nobody's getting crow's feet at 30, especially no black women. Y'all can keep that over there with the raisin brand white women. But black queens over here, we don't start looking 30 till we 50. So y'all can go ahead and stick to the cottage cheese girls that age like bananas at 30. That's on y'all. But black women at 30, Sanaa Lathan and Nia Long and all them, they're in their fucking 40s and they look beautiful. And they could probably still steal any nigga at any point in time. Have you seen fucking Angela Bassett? She's 61. And she looks exactly the same as she did when she played. And what's love got to do with it? Suddenly, I wish I was blind with that statement. Why do you say that? Off topic question. Are you black or another race? I am blackity black, black, black. My mother is black and my father is black, so I'm black. I'm extremely visual. However, if I'm compatible with a lady, it could work. And I feel like you got to just, find other things about her. Because, of course, you don't want to be with an ugly woman because of the fact that, you're going to have kids with her if you guys want to have kids. So you want somebody that you can, is going to be nice to look at, that you're going to create children with. Because, I mean, you're going to have to look on looks. Because you don't want no children coming out ugly. Although, ugly people do make the cutest kids. It's very true. I've seen a lot of ugly men and a lot of ugly bitches make some really cute ass babies. And it is what it is. But like I said, y'all need to start holding value in things more than just looks. Y'all need to get a bitch with some personality. A bitch that can write a check. Even though nobody's writing checks anymore, but still. Some of that can balance your books. Some of that can save. Y'all need to start looking at that versus just looking at beauty. That's why women will be the far superior sex. I'm just saying. I'm black. I agree that the women you name are good looking. Black women do age well, but if most men had chance at the older women you named or Lori Harvey, most men are picking Lori Harvey. Okay, and I think most men are gonna be disappointed when they do pick the Lori Harvey. Cause I don't know if y'all ever seen what's it called? Why did I get married? When the Sheila and who was it? Kaylin. Who was Sheila's husband and was Why Did I Get Married? The Sheila and Mike character. Because although she wasn't visually attractive anymore to him, and he was started fucking with her best friend, who was clearly more attractive and probably a little bit younger, and he ended up getting the 20/80 out of it. He left that good 80% of a woman to go with that 20% who looked better. Because, baby, that 80% is going to cook you and throw you down some dentures for breakfast, give you the best head you ever had, put you some money in the savings account, get you a good gift on your birthday, all that type of shit. That's what that 80% is going to do. 80% is going to hold it down at the fort. 80% is going to be raising your kids. That 20% is going to be running through your checkbook. That 20% is going to be running up on that MasterCard. That was a movie and a fairy tale. Now we all know there's men like that out there who have left good women thinking that they're going to get something better and they ended up with a trash ass hoe. So that's not just a fairy tale or a movie. That's real life. Men leave good women all the time in hopes of finding somebody better, cheating with a side chick, thinking that they're good. Hell, look at Future. He left Sierra. Well, Sierra left him, technically. And look, Sierra done bossed up. And where's Future now? On his ninth to 10th baby mama. And what is Sierra doing with her husband and performing and getting all her money and her coins, living happily ever after? All because Future went to cheat and get with somebody that was probably younger, dumber, prettier. Men do that shit all the time. Lou Alabella, I feel like, yeah, hell, stay, but what? Stay, but they might end up cheating a lot if not really attracted. So I think he should just stop her to continue to keep looking good. And I think it's the woman's job to keep up with herself when you're with a man. I feel that. Like, you shouldn't let yourself go. But again, like I said, if you're married, it's for better or for worse. So there's health problems. Your girl might gain weight, or if she has a baby for you, she's not going to be the same as she was when you met her when she was 20 and had the snatched stomach, the small waist, because she's going to come with stretch marks. Or if y'all don't have kids, and baby, when you get older, you gain weight. That happens. You get older, you get crow's feet. You get older, shit starts to sag and shift. That's a natural part of life. You can keep up with it as much as you want. But just know that shit's gonna happen and that nigga should love you regardless. But that's just my little old opinion. But I do agree with women. You know, you do need to keep it up for your man. You do need to look good. You don't need to just let yourself go once you get in a relationship. Because once people do get in relationships, they do gain the relationship weight. They do get real comfortable. And they stop putting effort into their look. Because, I mean, sometimes there are some women who put on the effort of their looks, attract men. Now, me, I just put on my looks to look good. I put on my makeup to make myself feel better. Of course, it's a bonus when a nigga finds me attractive. But I got a boyfriend now, so. But it's never been about, oh my gosh, what is this nigga gonna say about me if I don't put on some eyebrows today? It's just like, no. Once I put on makeup and I look good or do my hair a certain way, I feel better about myself. I have another question. Most white girls I know meet their husbands in college, but if black women wait till they're 30, do you think that contributes to black women being 70% single? I think that white women are taught to go to college and find a husband. I think that's what they're taught because of the fact that a lot of them already have that financial support, that generational wealth. So going to college, of course they're going for a degree and to help start a career in the future, but a lot of them are going with the intention of finding a husband. I think a lot of white women are raised to go to college and find a husband. Black women are raised to go ahead and find a degree despite a man. Like, girl, a nigga's gonna fuck up, a nigga's gonna leave you, a nigga's gonna do cheat on you. You can't depend on no nigga. You only need to depend on yourself. In this world, all you got is yourself. So you need to go to school and you need to get that fucking degree. You need to make that coin. You need to get that job. Then you can worry about a man after that. You don't need to go to college to find a man. You need to go to college and get this degree so you can have a leg up on these white people. Because these white people already got a leg in the door. So them already going and finding a husband or a wife, that's a bonus. Because they already got the privilege in society of being white and coming from wealth. But I mean, also, I think women being 70% single has a lot to do with the fact that nobody's checking for us. I want to say that men are checking for us, but we're the last to get married. We're the least likely to get married. We're one of the most. I think black women are the least attractive race of women statistically that are chosen by men. So y'all got to take that up with yourselves, black men. Why are black women 70% single? Why aren't you choosing black women? Why aren't you dating black women? Why aren't you marrying black women? Why aren't you trying to decrease that by marrying black women? That's what I want to know. How many times should you allow cheating if it happens? Girl, that is all depending on you and your self esteem. In all honesty, cheating, I would not condone it, but it all depends on how long everything's been. Like if we're married, let's say I've married my boyfriend and we're on year 10. We're on year 15 and I found out he cheated in year 5. One time. I'm going to let it go. It was a long time ago and he only cheated once and never happened again. Now, if you're like a serial cheater, then I mean, I feel like you shouldn't have to put up with cheating to be in a relationship. I feel like after that one time you need to kick their ass to the curb because they'll probably do it again. Because hell, you give a nigga an inch and they gon' sure take a mile. Or two at that. I don't know why my fucking camera keeps falling. Sorry, y'all. Is it possible to get a degree and a husband? Wouldn't a black college educated woman have more in common with a black educated man? Meeting in college seems more ideal than waiting till 30. I mean, of course, it would seem more ideal to, get married and shit like that and meeting a man in college. But as black people, we're not really taught and raised to go to college to find a partner. We're taught to go to college and get a degree so we can have a career, so we can make money. We're not taught to go to college and try and find a partner. Although, if you're college educated, it would make more sense to go and get with a college educated person, to double that wealth, especially if you both find great jobs in your careers and things like that. Of course, it'd be great, but I mean, that all depends. Wait until your 30s. I mean, shit, that all. We know black people still, even though we're educated, we're still the least likely to get hired. Although black women are, the most educated people out here right now, as far as like a race of people, black women are getting degrees left and fucking right. You can meet educated other places besides college. That is definitely true. You have to go outside and be around people. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. Because you don't just meet educated people in college. I mean, of course, I met my boyfriend at a college, but I wasn't in college. I was just working. But it would make more sense, you can find college educated people or just educated people in general anywhere. But does that mean they're going to choose just because you're black and educated as a woman that the black man's going to choose you, or is he going to go to Becky and choose her? Because we all know once men reach that certain amount of wealth, they love to go to a Becky. Once they get rich and famous, they love to upgrade to that white trophy. We see it happen all the time with ball players, football players, rich men. Not saying that there aren't black men who choose black women, but I'm just saying that we see it all the time that when men reach a certain status that they choose white women or Asian or foreign, racially ambiguous, not the dark skinned black women or Latino women, okay, or Latino women. Who said black men didn't want black women? That's crazy. I didn't say black men didn't want us. I'm just saying that black women are more likely to date inside the race than outside the race. It is statistically proven. But yet we are the least likely to get married. So why aren't y'all wifing us up? Y'all may choose black women, but y'all aren't choosing to marry them. You're not choosing to marry us. Y'all may choose to lay down and have babies with black women, making baby mamas. But that doesn't mean you're marrying black women. I think black women between 25 to 35 should tell younger women not to wait till 30. Try to find a husband. Do it between 22 to 28. Maybe that will help. But 22 to 20 is still too young. You're still finding yourself at 22 to 28. Because 22 is drastically different from 28. Like, you're in a whole different headspace. I don't see, like, 22 is like maybe you're fresh out of college. Why do you need to look for a husband when you're fresh out of college? You should be working on trying to find a job in your field. You should be working, going up the corporate ladder. Why do you need to worry about finding a husband? Unless that nigga's gonna come to contribute to what y'all are trying to build for each other. If you're ready for that, then I mean, be ready for it. But I don't think it should be a requirement. They making a baby mama. They love making a baby mama. When you're meant to find a husband, it will come. I swear, girl, it will come. Niggas gotta stop playing games. Come find wifey. Black women out. Oh my gosh. This fucking phone, y'all. I'm so sorry. Black women outnumber black men 5 to 1. We can start there. 22 to 20 is the correct age. Things get more difficult as time goes along. Well, if black women outnumber black men, black women still aren't getting chosen though. So I mean, we outnumber y'all. There's more of us than y'all. Yet are y'all still choosing us? No, no. But hey, I mean, look for your partner younger. I don't think it is. I still think your 20s is for dipping it and doing it. That's just my opinion. It might make it easier down the road because hell, people when you get older, your fertility goes down and shit like that. But I feel like you're more secure in finding a man. You're more secure in your financial stability. You're more secure in, you as a person versus being 25 and being 30. You're in a whole different mindset at 30 than you're going to be at 25. 25, you're still young and dumb. Your brain probably just fully developed at 25. Now, 30 is when you're grown, you should be on your shit. Not saying there's a timeline to where you should have certain shit done, but at 30, you're more aware of your surroundings. You're more aware of the shit that you should have done. And 30s, you're old. You're just better. Do you think it's important to build black families or to chase the career and risk being the single woman? Well, I think it is important to build black families, but I also think it's important in order to, build that generational wealth. You need to go ahead and get your career started and make this money and save this coin. Because, of course, you can continue building black families and having babies and getting married. If you don't have no money to pass on to those children, you don't have any businesses, you don't have any stocks. If you have none of this to pass on to your children, then what was the point? Okay, you got a baby out of it, cool. You got a husband out of it, great. You got you a lovely family. But now you're just like every other black couple, trying to build yourself up, trying to get ahead in life. If you're more secure and have more things done and more established, and then go and find a relationship, I think that it would be a lot better. But that's just my little opinion. It's not facts. Chase your career while you can and let the man that's worth your time come to you and build your family. That's what I'm talking about, girl. What is for you will be for you. Black men do choose black women. Marriage numbers are low across the board with the under 35 demographic. The real question is, why aren't black people collectively seeking marriage? Mm. I think it's because I want to say as black women, I just want to say as women in general, we kind of see that marriage. I don't want to say that marriage is a trap, but marriage mostly benefits men. Marriage is more of a beneficiary when it comes to men. Men, statistically, men who are married live longer, and women who are married, they don't. Even though women do live longer than men, but still, black men who are married, or just men in general who are married, live much longer. I think there's a lot, just a lot placed more on women in it. Like, I don't want to be your fucking maid. I feel like I shouldn't have to do the cooking and the cleaning and the raising the kid and bearing the children and, raising you, building your career up when I can build my career up too as well. And I think people are saying marriage is bullshit. And shit, marriage, Loki, is a little trash. Do you think it is possible to be 30, married, and chasing a career with a husband, or do you think you can only be successful in a career, but in a career chaser by being single? I mean, you definitely can be in a relationship and, chasing your career. That's definitely a thing. That can happen. But do you have the time and the effort to chase your career and be in a relationship? That's all a perspective. Some people need to devote all their time, like if you're a lawyer or something like that. So if you're a lawyer, you don't have time to balance cases and plea trials and being with somebody in a relationship and worrying about their feelings. Some people just gotta find their career and get into their career first. And some people can, have a little bit of peace on the side while they're also, working on the career. It's all subjective. I don't think I want a career woman. I value women more who want to be wives and mothers. Both careers can be built. It shouldn't be one or the other. And I'm not saying it has to be one or the other, but I'm saying women put more hold on their lives and their careers once they do become wives. Because now you have a lot more that you're expected to do. Not like if you're a man and you have that type of relationship and you have that type of money to where you can have your wife stay at home and raise your kids and be the dutiful 1950s wife to you, and you're bringing home all the money, then by all means do that. But nigga, if you don't have that type of coin, if you don't have that type of job, then you can sit up here and say I don't want you to work and I want you to be more of a wife to me than have your own career. Okay, especially if it's going to take two paychecks to be part of the household. I'm still alive. Andrea, phone call interruption. Oh, girl, you good. Glad you're still here. Tell them hoes not to call during my live no more. This is our time, girl. We're supposed to be here together. It's all about having the right person by your side and knowing that if they're right for you or not. Come on, Lua Bella. I feel that. Because not everybody's going to be down for you. Not everybody's going to want to build you up. They're only going to want to take from you. They're only going to want you to build them up. Not a lot of people are down for that. Some careers require more time than others. Being a career woman or man is a risk. That is definitely true. You take risk when you have a career. Take a risk in not having enough time for your spouse. But that's when you got to work in that time to be a husband, work in that time to be a wife, work in that time to be a mother or a father. A career shouldn't be your whole life, but you also shouldn't have to put your career on hold to be someone's wife or to be someone's husband. Because we see women give up their careers all the time in order to uplift their men. And then next thing you know, they're still dogged out or they still get cheated on. And now they're just left with children in a happyless, unloving marriage. Yes, hashtag quality time with the babe. Claire Huxtable was a lawyer and Cliff Huxtable was a doctor and was able to make it work. Do you think the Cosbys could be achieved in real life or is it just a fairy tale? I think that's some fairy tale shit. I mean, could you kind of see the same thing when it comes to Blackish? Old girl's a doctor, and her husband is like an advertising person. It's all about your goals. It's all about setting times. It's all about communication. It's all about figuring out what works for you. Because if you're gonna have a child, you have to maneuver. Hey, I'm gonna take maybe a year or so off to help raise this child, and then I'm gonna be able to go back to work. Or hey, blah blah blah. I need you to take so and so off because I got this conference. I need you to be there. I know that we're both busy. I know that you got your practice and I'm over here. I got a case, but I need you here. It's all about communication. If y'all have communication, if y'all have a plan, then y'all can stick to it. And I feel like the Huxtables could be achievable. But with those two jobs, it's like, well, damn. Especially for how many fucking kids she had. It's like, girl, you're still a practicing lawyer, and girl, you got all these fucking kids. The Huxtables is Huxtable in this current era doesn't seem realistic. Hyperinflation was taken into effect. Some things would have to give. That is a fact, because shit is more expensive nowadays. You now need a whole two motherfucking incomes in order to survive in a household. One um one job isn't gonna be enough. It's gonna take a lot for a lawyer and a doctor to get together and have a great relationship and have a happy, loving family. Oop. Sorry, y'all. I need to get some fucking contacts. I'm so sick of these fucking glasses. Communication. And if you're gonna chase a career and be in a relationship, don't use your career as an excuse to be selfish and a reason not to spend time with your partner. Facts. Because some people do get caught up in their relationships. I mean, not relationships. A lot of people get caught up in their careers and they try to put their relationships on the back burner. That's why people have to communicate and make time for their partners. Y'all, I need some fucking water. This live done got a bitch dehydrated. I need some water. Thanks, y'all, for interacting and shit. And here I was not thinking, was nobody gonna show up? Yet here y'all are. That's what I'm talking about. I agree. It's a fairy tale, but at this point, I was making that that it's a relationship, which means two people working together. That the essence of a marriage is building a family together, not individual success. Ah, that's cute. I feel that, and it is about building a family. But I mean, just because you're in a marriage doesn't mean a family is given. Because you two are a family. Not everybody wants kids. So some people's careers are their baby. Some people love their careers and don't want to have children. And if they do have children, of course, like I said, it's all about communication and planning. It's all about give and take when it comes to marriage and relationships. You're not going to get 100% of what you want in a marriage. And that's a Fendi fact. Now, I'm going to be right back because I got to go refill my glass. Talk amongst yourselves. Here I go fucking up already. Went to go refill my wine glass and drop the whole phone. Ain't that some mess? Yeah. Are those apples? Okay. Bitch is back. I had to get a refill because y'all got a bitch talking. You look cute with your glasses. Oh, thank you. Hydra, I really appreciate it. I try to, wear my glasses every now and again. It's the only way that I can fucking see because without my glasses, I can't see a motherfucking thing. So we talked about marriage and relationships and defining relationships and fat shaming and all that good stuff. Is there anything else you guys want to go ahead and address? Because y'all know I come with a few facts. Not facts. I come with a few topics and then, girl, after that, I be good. Anything else y'all want to discuss while we here on live on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, night? Well, thank you, Melvin. Gotta show the girls off every now and again. Took a while to fucking get them. I'm still trying to save up and get them. I'm trying to get me some good old seeds going. Because, baby, being this essential worker is not good for my, what's it called, for my piggy bank. Because I'm only getting so much coin. Because, baby, I could have been on, fucking unemployment and got more money and been saving up for my girls. But I'm an essential worker and I'm not even getting the shit that they're making. Shit, their checks are bigger than mine. So I'm waiting for the world to open back up so I can have two jobs and get my titties in and save money. Do you see yourself marrying your current boyfriend? Oh damn. Um, at this moment in time, no, because like I said, it's not even just because of him. It's just at this age, I don't want to be married right now. I don't think I would want. I don't know marriage. I don't because marriage is very. I want to be married, but I don't think I can marry him right now. There's still so much we need to learn about each other. I mean, we've only been dating for like 2 months, so I couldn't date anybody after only knowing them for 2 months. But I do love the way he treats me. Treats me very well. YCs, they already look right. That is only because I have a really good bra on. No shade. No shade. Once you get a really good bra, then your girls can look like anything. Because honestly, I think I'm only honestly only an A. Because like this is mostly I'm not gonna flash out, but right here it's like mostly just like a really good bra, and it's like I got the girls, but I want some to where like they can look like this once I take my bra off, and I want to be like I don't know. I've always just wanted big titties. I don't want something too big like Wendy Williams and shaped like a pea, but I want them nice and soft and round enough to where they look. Damn, her titties look good without her having a bra on. Okay, they need to be small enough to where they don't look like I'm a porn star when I don't want to wear a bra. Lua Bella, what surgeries do you want? Baby, I want it all. I want all of the surgeries. I want FFS. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's facial feminization surgery. I want FFS. I want my breasts done. I want a BBL. I want to get thick because, baby, I have no shape at all. I will pay for a shape. I will be willing to pay for a shape. And I want a nose job. I never really cared for my nose. I used to get made of a lot of like I used to get made fun of a lot because of my nose, but that's not the real reason. The real reason is because I don't like the way I look from the side, like because it's just so just flat. I just want a more. I don't want a European nose. I just want like this bridge because my bridge stops right here, and like I just want to come down a little bit more. So I would want that. Want my nose done. Of course, I want the surgery. The surgery. But I don't even want that right now, in all honesty, because like I said, I still might want a kid in the future. So I'm not sure if I would want to get that right now. Like if I was given the opportunity to get it right now, I don't know if I would. Because I mean, some days I'd be dysphoric as fuck and want to get all the surgeries done right here and right now if I could do it. And then other times I'm just like, girl, be happy with yourself. You don't look like a brick. Let me move this back. All right. So are you dating for companionship and not a future? That is a really good question. Um, that is a good question because I did not think about that. Of course, I want to, see a future with the person that I'm dating, but I mean, I think for right now, it is companionship. I didn't go into this looking for marriage because number one, he's young. He's a lot younger than me. I'm 25. He is 21. And so we're still at two completely different stages in our life. And like I said, I don't want to get married until I'm like 30. I don't think I could get married being 20 something. I need to learn a lot more about you. Um, And plus, it's my first relationship. So I want to see where this goes to even see if this is marriage worthy. Because, I mean, not everybody's going to marry the first person that they're in a relationship with. Trial and error. They look amazing regardless. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I try to love my boobs no matter what. Girl, being a trans girl is hard when you are a regular one. Okay, you are a regular one who doesn't trick. Girl, ain't no reason to trick nowadays. Girl, it's 2020. These niggas is looking for the trans girls. They are hitting us up on the sites. They are specifically looking for trans women. There's no need to hide. There's no need to try and trick somebody. Girl, these niggas are openly trying to find us. Ain't no hiding. Ain't no trying to trick. Oh, so you trans? Yes, so what's up? Are you with it or are you not? Because I don't got time. I don't got time to deal with you right now. Oh, you're not into it? Okay, girl. Good. There's about five more niggas who are on it. There's about five more niggas I can jump on Jack, Grind, Scrub, all that shit. I can jump on OK Cupid, Plenty of Fish, Tinder, and I can pretty sure I can find five more niggas who are wanting a trans girl. No shape, you say. I strongly disagree. Okay, see, look, when I say no shape, this is what I mean. Look, because I have no hips. No hips whatsoever. I want pow, pow, pow. I'm like whoosh. And then I have like a little booty, but that's about it. I want like stripper booty. Like I want Coke bottle shape. That's what I want. I want to be shaped like a fucking Coke bottle with big ass titties. I want to look like Jessica fucking Rabbit. If you're getting all of them surgeries, you definitely leaving your current boyfriend because you will be leaving up after all the surgery. I'm not gonna leave him because I get surgeries. That's just for me to look better and feel better about myself. I'm not gonna leave him because of the fact that I want a new body. Why I gotta leave him in order to do a little self care and get a new body? Why I gotta leave him? Facts. Marriage is a big commitment. Girl, it is. That's not even just, that's dealing with that's legally being in a relationship. Splitting shit down the middle once y'all divorce. Making sure no nothing happened. Only being with that person and only that person for the rest of y'all lives. Like, you really got to be you you really have to be top tier for me to marry you. And people will probably are like, well, girl, you should probably take what you can get because you're trans and, only so many men are going to want you, blah, 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 blah. No, fuck that. I'm a fucking prize too, bitch. I'm the prize too, bitch. It's a privilege to date me too, motherfucker. Okay, you're being blessed to being my presence as well. LMAO, not trick like that. I'm talking about tricking like selling that cooter. Girl, you look too tiny for all that bodacious body. Okay, oh, girl, yeah, tricking, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am regular as fuck. Like, I don't do sex work. I have done sex work in the past. I have done that. We might be able to talk about that one day on live. I might get on live and talk about sex work and how that worked. I did do it before, but it wasn't like something I was committed to. Because if I would have stuck to sex work, I could have had body. I could have had everything that I wanted done. But girl, that's just not the girl I was. I'm the girl that just worked the 9 to 5. But there's a girl on YouTube. Her name is Life of Aubrey. Aubrey Banks. She's my height. She's 5'4" because I'm 5'4" too. And she just got a BBL. She just got her titties done. Her titties done. Her titties are like a double D. And bitch's body is bad as fuck. And she's going to go get a second BBL to get thicker. Like, damn. Damn. And yeah, she's the same height as me. 5'4". She was my build too, kind of. And she was probably even a little skinnier than me. Because, girl, I'm like 152 pounds. But girl, like I said, the body, I don't want to be body yaddy yaddy out. Like Nicki Minaj body, I don't want that. I don't want that's too much. I want to look. natural. I still want to be nice and curvy, but I want to look kind of natural with just nice booty. I've always just been a hip girl. I've always just wanted shape from the front and maybe some booty from the back. But then I've also liked the cleavage and all that. No hips. May I look at least? May I see at least the booty and thighs complement each other? What is BBL? I mean, the booty and the thighs complement each other because, bitch, the shit is natural. But I used to have a bigger booty because I used to run track. I used to be athletic as fuck and I used to be thick as fuck. Not thick, thick, but you know. I used to have the athletic stomach and I had a big old muscle booty and thick thighs. But girl, mm-mm. These mountains done broke my body down and took away all that fucking muscle. And baby, that booty's not there no more. A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift, in case you want to know. It's basically when they suck all the fat out of your body, kind of like a lipo, and they put the fat in other parts of your body to, thicken it up. So they'll take fat from your stomach and your arms and all that shit, and they'll put it in like your legs, your hips, your ass to make you like bottom heavy. So that's what a BBL is, and that's what I want. But thing is, I don't have enough fat. I mean, y'all, I don't know if I can see my stomach, girl. I don't even have that much of a stomach, but I don't think I have enough stomach to get no BBL. I don't know what I gotta fucking eat to get big enough to get a BBL. Cause y'all, I'm trying to be thick. I'm trying to be thick by 30. 30 and thick. 30, thick, and thriving. The three T's. 30, thick, and thriving. That's what I'm trying to be on. Woo! Y'all, I'm a mess. Y'all done got me lit. I done went through some wine today. Alright, we've been on here for a while now. It's like, what time it is? 12:28. It's almost 12:30. Hour and a half. We've probably done this. So, anything else? Because hour and a half mark. Because bitch, I think I gotta work at 6:30. I'm not too sure. I should probably call my boss and see. But I'ma see. I'll probably text someone to get off here and be like, hey. Because no, I usually work overnight, so there's an overnight manager, so I'll be able to talk and see like when I get off this lab. Cause y'all ain't got shit else to talk about, girl. I came with my topics. Is there anything else y'all want me to talk about for next week? Like y'all have any suggestions y'all want me to talk about when I come on live next week? Or any like just regular videos y'all want me to drop? Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. So I take that as nothing. No more questions. I'll binge watch, then we can recap. Okay, okay. But yeah, a topic I like to know about is how to approach trans women to ask her out. Ooh. Now, you want to talk about that now, or you want to talk about that for the next video? I'll probably do it for the next video, but I'll leave the topics up to you. Okay. I can definitely get into that for the next video. For next week, how to approach trans women. And get on here and talk a little shit about that. I'll see if I can actually find some T girls to come down here and, we can actually talk to y'all about, like, stuff like that. Trans women's perspectives on things. We can go ahead and do that. But for my answer right now, just be regular. Treat them like any regular cis woman or just any woman, period. Just treat them as the woman that they are. You don't need to approach them like a freaking nature or like that they're this unique species. Just approach them on how, like you would approach anybody else. But alright, girls and guys, when I get up here, go ahead and comment what you want to see for next week or any other videos and stuff like that. So, if there's nothing else, I will be wrapping this mother up. Go ahead and like and comment and subscribe. Comment what you want to see next. Let me know what topics you want to talk about. Y'all know to be here Tuesdays, 10 to 10:30. Because you know, sometimes my shit was fucking up like it was today. So between 10 to 10:30, I will be on this hoe faithfully with a glass of wine. So next time, bring your glass of wine and bring some topic, bring your conversation. Because I'm always here for great conversation. Bye, y'all. I never know how to end this. I really don't. Still like you.